Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, let's explore the new data visualization tool published by Microsoft. It is called Data Formulator. It will help you create rich visualization on your data using AI. Basically, Data Formulator is an application which uses the large language model as backend to transform the data and create rich visualization. Now, let's install it in our local machine and test it with Gemini 2.5 Pro model. So basically, we just need to follow the instructions published in GitHub by Microsoft team and install the tool in our local environment. And we also need to have our Gemini API ready to be used. So let's start. To use this tool, first of all, we need to install the data formulator. We can just pip install it. I'm going to open my VS Code and install this tool. After installation, we can just start the tool by using this command. If it does not work, we can use Python -m this line to start the tool. Now I think it is up and running. Let's try to open it with the first URL. And here we go. So first of all, we need to select the model. Let's use the Gemini. So we're going to create API key in Google AI Studio. And we're going to copy and paste it here. Then we need to insert the name of our model. Okay, we just copy the model name back to the interface. Then there is also the API base. I don't think we need that. Let's just try it. Okay, the status is green, so it means that we are ready to go. Now let's try from the existing examples. There are already some datasets that we can use. We have this gap minder, income, disaster, movies, unemployment across industries. Let's try this one. Okay, so we just load the table. Now you can see here is a prompt telling you that visualization challenges for datasets. Okay, so we have different difficulties regarding different tasks. For example, creating a scatter plot to show the relationship between unemployment rate and the year should be an easy task. And for median level, if we create a line chart to show the average unemployment per year for each industry, it could be a median level task. As you can see, after loading the data, we see there are some data fields on the right hand side, and also you can see there are different variables already loaded. We have the series as a string, year as a numerical, month as numerical, and so on. Let's first try to create a scatter plot. We say the x-axis to be the year and the y-axis to be the count. I think the count means that the total count of unemployed population in a specific month. Okay, now let's try auto. I want to visualize the trend of unemployment data. Let's just be kind of general, and let's click the button of formulate. So the tool is running. It generated this chart, but I do not see any data on it. We can also see the code it utilized to transform the data. Okay, so let's try something else. Let's see the box plot. I think we can use year as x-axis, and then we just use the count as y. This is okay. Now we can see the fluctuation of the monthly count number of each year. We can also change the plot format here, as you can see. So now let's try to visualize the table format. Now it shows basically the same data you see below. And as you can see here is data unemployment across industries. There is a button here, create a new chart. Okay, so basically it's the same. You can choose the different chart type, or you can, just like I did, you first of all, you visualize the table, then you click this button to create a new chart. It will give a different option, and then you come back to the right hand side. You need to input the different variables, and you can build your visualization. Okay, now let's try the bar chart type. If we try bar chart, we want to see, let's say, the count of unemployment population, and we take average. Then X, we put the year. This would be the monthly average of the unemployment population by year. Of course, we can also add additional parameters here to have different visualization. Let's try to say we have different industries. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Now we have also the industry as additional legends to help you visualize the detail of the data. There is another option here. It's called Facets. Let's try to put a year here. In this way, we are separating the plots by year. You are going to see each subplot representing just a specific year, and also we can change the layout like this. It's horizontal. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And let's come back. If we change, for example, we don't want to see the average, we want to see the median level, we just put it here. Yeah, so we're going to see it like this. On the left hand side, we have different visualization. For example, this one, let's change it to box plot. We just want to see the count of unemployment population, and we want to see by year, and we want to see, let's just say, we want to see them by industry. Let's put it here. Okay, looks pretty good. We can see for different industry what is happening, how is its unemployment level. Now let's try another one. It comes to my mind that we can use a grouped bar chart. We can group the data by industry. Then we put x-axis as year, y as unemployment rate. If we accumulate a rate like this, does not mean much. So let's try to use average. Yeah, so this would mean the monthly average unemployment rate by year and grouped by industries. It can show some information, but maybe we can also improve to see better. Okay, so let's try to use another chart. Let's see histogram. Okay, now let's try to put a count here. So basically, this is a histogram of monthly unemployment count. We can add the legend of the color. Let's see. Okay, so this is by industry. And of course, if we put it here, you can see the histogram of different industry. Looks quite good. Now, let's see if we can change the view grid. If we click here, we say that we want to view the grid. We're going to see the grid of the plots that we just formulated. But if we have multiple plots in a subsection, it's not very easy to visualize. You have to click, then you're going to see the details. Otherwise, some details are going to be hidden. So now let's create a new chart. Okay, now let's try the heat map. Let's just say we put the series as X and Y. We want to see the correlation between different industries, let's say. We put the count here. Yes. And also we can put the rate here. I think this is just a sum. So it's better that we put average. So we are going to see the average monthly unemployment rate. Let's try if we can ask the model to do it for us. Show the correlation heat map of the monthly average unemployment rate by industries. Let's see. We see that we have the correlation table actually built up. Let's check the code. Okay, so now let's try to put the data to the visualization to see if we can visualize it. We have X as series 1, Y as series 2, and the color as correlation rate. Nice. Now we can close the code. You can always check the code to see if there's something going wrong. The most important part is to see the diagonal line to see that for the same industry we should have correlation rate as 1, and then we can also see the correlation between different industries. Let's try another visualization. There is an option called a custom point. Let's see, X as year, Y as total count. If we put the months in the opacity, you can see for different months, we're going to see the different opacity level. Let's try. If we put months here, we're going to see for the first month of the year and each year how they compare with each other and so on. Okay, this is just like the example we did before. Let's try the size. Okay, if we put month on size, does not make much sense. It's better to put count here. We have different options. Now we have tried several plotting strategy, and as you can see, there are many options that we can explore. But here are some main messages or takeaways I want to share with you. First of all, just like any data science task, we need to better understand our dataset so we can plan our visualization strategy. Second of all, whenever you choose a different plotting style, you need to arrange variables and series legends carefully to get the final results. You can use the quick data field function like count, sum, average, median, bin. It's very convenient. If the current dataset and the existing field operators cannot meet your demand, you can go to formulate data. So you are going to let the large language model to code for you, and eventually you are going to see the plot shown according to your request. Like the heatmap I just did, if you go to see the code, you can see that the tool is calling large language model to code the visualization function for you. You are going to see additional visualization. In addition, we can reset the session, export the session, import and save the session. You can also add tables from clipboard or from file. You can also explore these different options. Whenever you want to understand the capability of this tool and the model in the backend, you can always consult the view challenges on the lower right-hand side. It means how difficult the large language model can generate the code to help you to visualize the data better. If you have this in mind, you can understand that there are certain limits about the large language model. Okay, now let's try one more chart style. It's called the dot line chart. The reason I want to use it is because for time series data, now I prefer to also visualize it like functional data. So basically we just put the month as X and we put the count as Y. Let's try to choose the median level of the count. Okay, so uh, now we are seeing for all these years the median level of monthly unemployment count. And now let's try to separate the series by color. Let's use the year variable. Yeah, very good. So this is a functional data visualization. We are just putting each year as a single line and visualize the monthly variation of the median of the count variable. Additionally, you can save a copy, duplicate the chart, or delete. These are the functions just next to this plot. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the journey with me to explore the data visualization tool published by Microsoft. This tool is not like Power BI, Excel, or other sophisticated software kits where you can do a lot of things. Its capability is limited. But to quickly have some useful visualization of the data and try to work with large language model in a very confined setting, I think it is quite useful. I wish you like it. If you have any additional question, feel free to leave a comment. If you like my video, give it a like or share with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel and explore generative AI, large language model, data analysis with me. I'm Steven. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time. Bye bye.